And we are right here at the heart of Nairobi, at a beautiful place, as you can definitely see. And it's only one person who can call me to such a nice place. He says he's the richest musician in Kenya. Actually, not just Kenya. He says East Africa and East and Central Africa. And sometimes he says richer than some of the biggest Nigerian singers. And I want to believe him, because why not? I will definitely show you what he's talking about shortly. We are here for the first time ever on Citizen Digital with the baddest, the one and only KRG The Don. He's a singer, he's an entrepreneur, he's a character, he's a personality, he's too many things. I don't know where to begin and where to stop. But thank God we have him we've been chasing him for a while, let me tell you that. And now we have him. He told me, you know what, pull up at my location and show you one or two things. And God, I cannot wait to get down to this business. Mr. KRG The Don, right in the building. Let's start this. And boy, you won't go too far, because this is about to get too hot. My brother, vipi lakini? Uko salama kabisa. One interesting thing about you ni kwamba umevaa viatu ndani ya nyumba. KRG, hii ni carpet. Mbona na kanyaga carpet na viatu baba? Buga. So many things about you that I can ask. You've said online and it's been written about you. I don't know where to start or to stop, but maybe let's circle back kidogo to a video that you dropped, I would say a week ago.
Siwezi chukua 90 million. Mimi ni buga bro. 90 million ni pesa kidogo. Kama hawawezi kufika 100 plus million, mimi siwezi kusign deal na kampuni yoyote ya betting. Betting companies nilikuambia the list tunaweza chukua ni 100 million mzee.
There was a video where ulikuwa na bunda la pesa. What was going on? Umetuzo pesa wapi na augopi KRA? How do you go about your business like that? Kwanza kabla ujibu hiyo, ilikuwa pesa ngapi?
It was not much money. It was just 10 million.
Are you serious?
That was there.
Yes,
at the video, you were asking about the video.
Yes.
What was seen was 10 million.
Yes.
But there was plenty more that was not seen on the camera.
Where that came from?
It was behind the other side of the car, and another different car. Because you see now, there are systems in the country. You know, our country is a free country, whereby once you pay taxes, whatever amount of money you have, whatever you want to do with it, it's your money, you've earned it.
Oh, really?
So as long as you've paid your taxes and you've done legit business, you have not taken money by false pretense from someone, or maybe you have not delivered whatever you're supposed to deliver. Once you deliver, the money is yours, you've earned it.
Yes.
Yeah, so whatever price you want to put. If you want to sell your product for 1 shilling, it's up to you. Yes. If I want to sell it for 1 billion, it's up to me. Yes. So everybody it's a free market. A willing buyer, a willing seller.
I see in the US a lot when I consume, because I consume a lot of US media activities. If a US rapper, mostly US rappers can do that, but if in the US you flaunted that huge amount of money, the IRS, the FBI would come in for you. They'll be coming for you. They'll be like, where do you get this money? You need to explain yourself properly to us. Have you ever gone through such a situation with our financial authorities in Kenya? When you flaunt such a huge amount of money?
Now, for me, you know, I'm an established businessman, and I have different sources of getting money. So, and they're all legit. And you know, when you have your paperwork done, there is no one who can disturb you. You pay your taxes. You have backup, like you can justify this money came from this. It's going here. You know, no one will ask you any question.
I liked what you said. It's legit. And the moment I saw that video, a colleague of mine texted me kanambia, ukienda kuinterview jamaa, muulize. You mentioned the word legit. Ukienda kuinterview KRG, muulize. How does he make his money? I never really explained to people how you make.
Now that's none of their business. That's now where they go wrong. Everybody has their own ways and their own brains. And you know, we have enemies. So you want me to come and tell my enemies how I make my money so that they can block and become broke? Because if you want to beat your enemies, you don't fight them. Don't go and slap them. The best way is to beat where their money comes from. You get so, and we are very smart people. You know, we do a lot of businesses, not just locally, internationally. I might just be here, but I do a lot of things for other people in different countries. You know, and It does not have, I don't have to explain to someone, not unless you have a legit question. If maybe you are from the authorities, you want to know, hii pesa yangu imeingia hapa, inaenda pale, imetoka wapi, nikulete karatasi, hii ilikuwa hii, nimenunua hii, kauza pale, ama hii nilinunua, ama niliuza kitu yangu, ama ninauziaga watu hii na ile. You get, ama hapa ndio hii pesa imetoka inaelekea pande hii. It's none of their business. Let them just deal with, kwa sababu kila mtu hapo iko ule amegombana na bibi yake, sasa wanapigana kwa sababu ya vitu ya WhatsApp. Iko ule mwingine labda amegongewa gari kwa jam. Watu ni mko na shida mingi dunia. Ukianza kuexplainia watu hii dunia mambo yako, you will never finish explaining yourself.
Before I talk about whether you feel safe or not when you're moving around, the usually say if you're making 100,000 shillings per month, unahurumia mtu sana. KRG, people are struggling in this country. Do you know that?
I know that. And I did not say that in a bad way to diminish human beings or men. Imagine I'm helping the boy child because of what? Imagine your father and your mother gave birth to you, okay? They took you through the system, school and whatnot, so that you can become a better person in the future, right? So instead of you getting a small money and establish yourself fast, you're earning just, you know, $1,000 or less, right? Say, and the kind of economy we have right now, if you have 1,000 bob in Nairobi, it's like you have 1 shilling. You know, it's like you don't have anything. You cannot even Uber twice. You get from point A to point B. Is true or false?
That's true.
Then you want to engage your brain and your heart and your feelings on another person that you can't control them if you don't have money, because you don't listen to women. Women speak softly, but they say a lot of things. They say, mwanaume bila pesa si mwanaume. You understand? So instead of you wasting your time focusing on mambo ya mapenzi, can you concentrate right now on building yourself? With this, you have 100,000 or 50,000 of years you're earning right now. You can invest in 1 or 2 things. By the time it's a couple of years to come, now you can have much more money, and then now you can focus on this mapenzi. Kwa sababu mapenzi na sherehe hakuna pahali itaisha.
Sasa utaki tupate mabibi bro?
Mutapata. Tena utapata bibi mzuri kwa na pesa mingi. Kwa sababu you'll have plenty of options.
But they are teachers, I mean, they are people, they are bankers, they are, you know, clinicians, nurses, I mean, 60k, majamaa na wako na mabibi na watoto.
Do you know you can be earning 60,000, but you can be making 1,000,000 shillings. Do you know that?
Yes, I know that.
Yeah, so there's some people who are on payroll, they just want to have that discipline that I'm working somewhere, but does not mean their brains and their power is just locked on one place. Okay. You understand? You can be working for a certain company, but you also do other things on the side, or maybe you plan your things just because you want to be there, or maybe away from the people, because you know how to control someone. You cannot control inside the engine. That's where the driver always sits inside the car and controls the engine and the brakes and what from the inside. Wow. So you have to know how the world works, then you can control. Does not mean that because you're employed and you're paid 50,000, now you cannot make 1,000,000. You can always make money.
You can always make money?
Yeah, even right now we are sitting here and I'm making money still.
And I'm not.
Yeah, you get like...
You need to teach me your ways.
You understand? So you just have to, because with the way we are built, the way God created us, we can multitask, we can appoint other people to do our things on our behalf, and we streamline our sources of money, and we all make money, you know. Yeah, man.
You know the late US rapper called Pop Smoke?
Yeah.
And the late US rapper, I forget the name, he just died last year.
They died because of money.
They pinned their locations. This guy pinned his location.
Now that's the difference. That is
Los Angeles, I mean Mali Fulani.
That is America. This is Kenya. Kenya, we are much more safer.
Are you never afraid of moving around?
Kenya is a safe country, right? Because here we don't, you know, it's only that the Western media that portrays that Africa is not safe. Their country is not safe. If you just do your research, in a day, in the US, people who are shot dead, there are more than 100 people. But they don't highlight that. In Kenya, have you ever heard that there was someone who was walking the street and was shot dead? It's one in 1,000,000 cases. In a year, maybe you can hear once or twice. You understand? And because, you know, people are civilized here, they are well disciplined, they don't bother with other people. Plus, also, we have our own security team.
So you don't think you have haters who might want to come for you and come for
Let them come. We are ready for them too.
Okay.
Yeah, wasisahau mimi ni msanii wa serikali, pia serikali inajali watu wake. Tuko ndani kwa serikali. Sisi ni wasanii, mimi ni msanii wa serikali, system yangu inanichunga kabisa.
Talking of msanii wa serikali. And so you say that online actually. Yeah. What exactly do you mean by being msanii wa serikali? What do you mean by that?
You see, there are those people who always fight the government. There are those people who understand that whether you jump up or down, there must be a government in this world. They might bring some policies that you are not aligning with yourself with it at that particular moment, but eventually it will come to help you. You understand? So the faster you understand that, the better you will stop hurting yourself so much, kwa sababu feelings zitakuua hii dunia. So kitu ile iko. So you see, we as artists, sisi ndio tunakuaga tukiongelelea jamii, kwa sababu jamii haina sauti. Si ni ukweli? Kijana ule anatembea pale mtaani, hakuna mtu anajua, hakuna mtu anamsikiliza, labda kwa sababu hali yake ya saa iko chini. So lazima kuwe na mtu mmoja ule anafikisha hii maneno ya hao watu kwa serikali, kwa wakubwa, kwa mdosi wetu. Umenielewa? So because hao hawezi kufika, na hao wasanii wengine wote wenye tulikuwa tunaona wako na akili wameamua tu kuwa wenda wazimu, wanaanza kutukana rais kwa sababu hajakalia kiti vizuri, hajapanga nyumba vile inafaa irembeke. Yeye mnaona ameweka zile makaratasi kwa ukuta, anataka kufanyia mahali yetu renovation, mnaanza kusema amechoma nyumba. You understand? So somebody who is wiser has to come and tell them stop that nonsense and listen to what the president is saying.
But if the president, and I'm not saying the current one, whichever president, even if it was President Buga, and they came with some rules and regulations that you did not agree with, would you just agree because I'm just a president?
I will want to understand why do you want to implement them? Make me understand. Before I start yapping and talking like a donkey in town, you know, ho he, I will want to understand why you want to do that. Then when you make me understand, I align myself with whatever, and then I say, okay, it will hurt me for 1 month, but I will enjoy for the rest of my life. Then I will prepare myself to suffer for that 1 month.
You have a new song. It's doing very good.
Yeah, unashida gani?
Unashida gani?
Yeah.
What is the process? Ulipata darasa aje? How did you get that guy? It's quite a good song actually.
Yeah.
I know some of your music and that is quite a banger.
Yeah.
Ulipata darasa aje? What was the working process like, and how did you come up with the song? How did you write it, for instance?
Darasa has been my friend for some times now. You know me, I don't always work with people because we are artists. No. I only work with people because, you know, music is like marriage. Once you drop a song with someone, you are bound to that person, so that in case there is some business to do later after you guys have released the song, about the song, you can always reach out to your brother. So I only work with people who are like-minded, people who are focused in life, people who want to win more, people who are hungry, they stay hungry always. So we came to meet with Darasa sometimes a couple of years back, and we managed to plan that we should work on a couple of projects, and then eventually now our time came. He came down to Nairobi, we went to Karen at my friend's place.
Okay.
Yes, and then we recorded the song because he had the idea already. So he sent me the idea, I listened to it, I told him, yeah, it's a dope idea. He told me, yeah.
Is it your song or his?
It's my song.
It's a song.
Yeah, you know, ideas is just an idea. You know, an idea is just an idea. Anyone has an idea. Implementing the idea is the task now.
That's part where it is. And I know wasanii wanalipisha sahi, like a lot of, we have a Kenyan singer called Ndovuku, who said he charges, I think, 40,000 shillings per word.
Okay.
Do you pay? Do you charge for collabos, and also do you pay for collabos? Did you pay Darasa, for instance?
You know, no one can pay me in this world. You can't afford Boga.
Okay.
They can just go there, do their research. If I was to pay someone for me doing business with them, they can't afford me. So what we do in our world, because us, we are the elites, you know, those minor ones are the ones who are charging because they are hungry they don't have food on their table at that particular moment. So if you hear someone saying, I'm charging collabo this much, he does not know even how to make money from his music. You understand?
Yes.
Somebody who knows how to make money from music, he'll want to do the music first. Then now you streamline the channels of making money, because music, once you put it out, you'll make money for a lifetime. If I give you 1 million right now, you will eat after 24 hours, it's not the million again. But if I streamline your finances, and I make sure every month I put something in your pocket from the job that we've done, you will eat that for the rest of your life.
So if a random singer from Meru or Turkana said, nataka collabo na KRG, you would just hop with the studio, if they are talented?
No, there are ways
How would you go about it?
There are ways we do our things. You have a management team. The team has to sit down and see what is the song about, how it's going to impact positively on our end, on our brand. And then we see, okay, what is going to be, how is the channel of this, us getting the money. Then if everything is aligned, we will work. If we don't, it does not care. I really don't care about the artist name, because we all came from nothing.
That's true.
Myself, a couple of years ago, people were seeing me as a joker. And I told them, I'm coming, watch over. And I used to tell them in my songs, I told them, hatulali tunakesha kama popo, mafala wajue na watoa soko, hini ngoma ya wazito sikitoto, na wapa homa dizziness, fulu kisunzi. So I tell them things, they happen later. They don't listen. They think that, KRG mistari yake atuyelewagi. Huwezi elewa paka ile siku itatimia, because this is prophecy I'm telling you in my music. My first song I told them, let me tell you, me I come from far. Right now me I head to the top. Like a kite so high, me set the bar. Hustling mood straight, me never stop. You get? So they were not listening. They were just thinking, because walikuwa wanataka tuimbe pombe, wasichana, nini. Hawakuwa wanasikiliza. Na ninawaambia hii maneno yote kwa hii muziki yangu. Sasa saa hii ndio wanagutuka. Buga alipita wapi, akatupita, amekuwa number 1 saa East Africa.
Buga, I see a lot of Kenyan, kuna show kama Naivasha, Nakuru, Mombasa, kila wakati. Na naona lineup ya wasanii wamepangwa pale wana perform. And someone told me to ask you, wanasema sioni Buga kwa hiyo lineup ya wasanii.
Ukiona hivyo promoter hana pesa.
Buga performing?
Ukiona hivyo promoter hana pesa kuni afford mimi.
Okay.
They approach me all the time here.
Okay. Okay.
They approach me, but their budget does not allow. So my budget is the whole catalog of what you've seen. Kwa hiyo list kama wana wasanii 10 ndio budget ya kuniita mimi kwa show yako.
So are you trying to tell me, are you trying to reveal to me how much you charge for a show?
I charge a lot of money. Trust me, it's very expensive to host me, because I'm a very expensive and a very extravaganza human being. You understand? Very sophisticated. You cannot play with me.
So kukupata ukuje show fulani,
sasa ingine tafadhali nawaambia wacha nikuje niwafanyie ya bure, kwa sababu hamwezi kuniafford.
Yes.
Wacha tu nikuje niwasaidie, mpate kitu, ndio muweze kuona uwezo wangu. You understand? You see the magnitude and how fans will appreciate my presence.
So basically they cannot afford you, that's why they don't call you.
They don't call me, yeah, but they call, but they don't afford.
Kenyan music has been for a very long time equal to
Yeah, haijawahi ku break the ice.
Haijawahi break the ice.
Yeah.
Nimeuliza wasanii wengi hii swali.
Yeah.
What is your reasoning? Unafikiria mbona tuko tu? Look at Bongo right now.
They don't think beyond there. They don't think.
Why are we just there? You know.
Because they don't want to try new things. They get comfortable. You are played in local TVs, and you know, because your cousin works in this media house and the other one, then you manipulate those people. You buy them China mandazi. They play your song here, and you work kwa matatu hivi na madem wa Roysambu wa dance. Then you think now you're a superstar. That is not how you become a superstar. I have never seen a superstar in Kenya. I'm the only superstar in Kenya. Others are just local musicians. You know, there is a difference between local musician and a superstar. These people are just local musicians. There is nothing wow about them. You meet them in town, there wanakula miwa kwa street, wanatembea wamevaa hizi pajama na hizi vitu Crocs. Ati huyo ndo msanii wenu mkubwa. A superstar is someone who inspires people to be better than, you understand? You can be a carpenter and a superstar. You understand? You can
a superstar carpenter.
Exactly, because whatever you build, if it's a table, you look at it and you feel like you are inspired because it's different. You cannot meet such a table somewhere else. You understand? But don't show me that you are making same product, different days, for the same market, and tell me you are a superstar. You are just a local musician. You understand? No, I don't want to mention names here, but the people that Kenyans been wowing when I was sifun, they're just work artists.
Wow.
Because what they sing is the same old in different languages and different patterns. You understand? Tell me something I didn't know. Yeah. And I will say you normal, but don't remind me of a joke that I always do at home.
KRG, I want you to tell me 3 Kenyan artists that you really like. I'm sure you like one. And that will lead to my next question.
Maybe Calligraph. Maybe Calligraph. Maybe Bien is trying.
Bien is good, he's not trying, he's good.
He's trying. What has he achieved, bwana? Wacha kudanganya watu. Msitie pombe.
Bien is good.
He's trying.
Okay.
He is not yet. He's good in music. I want you to understand one thing, Kabuga. When I say he's trying, I'm not talking about singing. He's a very good singer, and a singer. We have so many singers, we have so many musicians in Kenya, but we don't have superstars.
Okay.
You understand? That's where we are. Tunapigwa vita na wa Nigeria na wa Tanzania because wako na superstar. You understand? Somebody who stands out. When you take a photo of
Harmonize.
Not of stop Harmonize, just wewe tu ni mshamba tu huko kwa kutoa mangoni gym instructor. Sikiliza bwana. When you see you take a photo, just go random, you put a Kenyan artist here and just some teenagers wanatembea tu, vijana wametoka high school ama wako university campo hata wajashika pesa. You take a photo and then you go to a neutral person mwenye hata ajui kama hao ni wasanii, kama kuna msanii hapo ama kuma nini. You ask them, hapa, can you show me a superstar here? They will tell you they don't know, ama atakuonesha labda the wrong person. You get? Because of what? A superstar should dress differently, should have a different attitude, should always shine hata kwa giza. You understand? Yani you have to be different, you have to stand out. Don't tell me you are simple. At me, I like simplicity. If you want simplicity, go start selling ice cream and stop doing art. Simple as that.
Okay.
You understand?
Okay.
Unajua nitasema hivyo, sema oh KRG yako na kiburi, but no. Differentiate knowing things and kukuwa na arrogance. I am confident, I am not arrogant. I know things. You understand? I know things.
Are you sure you're not arrogant, KRG?
I am not arrogant. I am
why
just...
does it always come off like you're arrogant?
Because they don't want to be told the truth. They just want wale watu, oh, unajua bwana tusaidiane, sijui tuinuane. Tunainuana tukienda wapi? Kwani sisi ni malift. Tunainuana kila mtu afanye kazi yake na timu yake.
Umetaja BN, umetaja calligraph, umetaja BN. Kuna msanii watatu ama hata uko na wanne maybe?
Maybe I will say
like in this country?
Who else now?
Major.
Let me think of another artist right now. Wow. I don't see any other artist who is. So I just want, you know, what I want you to understand. Because there are many people who can sing in this country, but their music haijawasaidia kwanza. Uko na ngoma hit song more than 50 songs zote zime hit, but you are still struggling in life. Okay. Let us see that this song did this for you. This other song built you a house. This other song gave your mama this. This other song changed your kid's life. But don't tell me uko na catalog ukichukua mic utatufanya sisi to dance hapa kwa bar, but mara ya mwisho tena tukuchukua tukununulie tu pombe tukwambia wewe ni mnoma. Wewe ni jinga, mimi uweze nisikia hata dakika nusu.
Why does it feel like ni kama uko na beef na industry ya Kenya? Are you good friends actually with Kenyan singers, and if you are, who can you say my boy wangu, like are you good friends with this guys?
Unajua we are no. I'm not fighting. Me, I'm not in their league. I am not in their league. You know, let me give you an example. Me, I'm not even a Kenyan musician. Me, I'm just a Kenyan citizen. You understand?
Okay.
Me, I'm in a different league. Me, I'm in Champions League. It's only that ndo nimeanza saa hii. You understand? Hawa wako hii hapa hii division 2 ya hii Premier League hapa Kenya.
Okay.
Wako bado kwa vumbi, wanatoa vumbi tu huko tu, wanacheza ile mpira ya makaratasi bado. Kwa sababu ile muziki wanaimba, it cannot go beyond Tanzania. The farthest that music can go, Kenya, Tanzania mwisho. Hata Uganda hawezi kusikiliza juu kwanza hata Tanzania hawajui Kiswahili. You understand? So not unless you do something and inaweza vuka border, then now we can start discussing. You know, you can be my friend, but I don't like your business model. You understand? So business model yao ndio iko chini.
So you're not beefing with Kenya?
I cannot even beef with them, because why should I come out from my penthouse nianze kupigana mtu kwa basement? Why?
Okay, you are a raga artist. Kuna wasanii ambao you don't even look up to mtu kama Red Sun, ama maybe
he looks up to me.
Okay. Red Sun looks up to you.
Yeah.
Okay.
He was there, I finished whatever he had done. What has he achieved so far? Nothing.
Okay.
It's a compliment. Kenyan achieve in a lifetime yake yote paka kutoka sasa alizaliwa paka sasa hii, maybe ndio achieve in 1 week.
Hiyo ni kiburi KRG.
Si kiburi, ni knowledge. I know these people, we've worked, so go and do your research, we've done music together.
You're very popular on Instagram.
Yeah.
What would you say is the reason people follow you that much? Are they coming to listen to your music, or are they coming to see the drama and the life and the flamboyance that you show them, and the rich life that you show them. What are people coming to see on your Instagram?
They come to see plenty of things because I am Nakumat. You need it, I got it.
All under one roof.
Under one roof.
Yes.
Anything that you want. If you want the drama, I got it. You want inspiration, I got it.
Music.
You want music, I got it.
Pesa.
Finer things in life, I got it. Looks, I got it. So, if you want advice, I will give you the best that I can manage to give you at that particular moment. You understand? And we keep on evolving. You understand? So maybe after the next a couple of years, I don't want to talk about these things. Sasa na blah blah ni focus kwa vitu zingine because life changes every day. So unaona saa ingine iko baridi, saa ingine iko jua, saa ingine kuna nyesha. Maisha iko namna hiyo. Yeah, you have to keep on.
Before we talk about your kids who you love so much, na kama uko na mtu,
yes.
Have you, as such a mirror in society, as such a person who is so, you know, fabulously wealthy, what do you do with your money besides just making yourself happy? Do you have outreach for the society? Do you, are you supporting some groups, some outreach programs? I mean,
what happens in life
is that... Are you a philanthropic person?
Yes. The thing is, when you make money, first of all, you want to be free. You want to sleep when you want. You want to wake up when you want, and you want to wake up where you want to wake up. You understand? So, with all said and done, you want just to be alive. You want to be alive and enjoy your wealth in a dignified way. Not to have immorals, because there's so many people who are wealthy, but if you hear what they do with their money, then you feel like this person does not even deserve to see heaven if ever exists. You understand? Because you see like they are molesting kids just because they are wealthy or because they have achieved this and that. Maybe they have turned. Maybe you are born straight, now you have to become something else. You understand? Maybe you are paying people to shoot others and you sabotage other people's businesses because you just want to keep on shining. So that's the kind of things I don't like about other people who have money. But for me, I have my morals intact. I have my dignity, and I support so many programs. It's only that when we are supporting, don't be showing everyone that I'm helping this other person and that. There's so many people I have taken to school myself. I pay for their school fees and I pay for their upkeep and everything that And I've helped so many other people even build their careers and in business too. You understand? So because if I help one person to become successful, I've helped his entire family and his generation. So that means I've helped even much more than one person than just go and feed 20 people in one place, one meal. Will you change their life?
Not really.
That is just for highlights. So many people do those things just for cameras and highlights. But to help someone, you cannot help someone because you gave him a loaf and milk and you say that you've helped someone. That is...
What would you say your net worth as you speak currently is? And are you as rich? Are you richer than, I don't know, we have Kenyan singers who they've always fought online. We have Jaguar and Akode the other day. A few months ago, Jaguar and Akode had a whole argument about who is richer between Jaguar and Akode. I know you saw that. Unaweza jipatia net worth? There is no a single musician who will ever be richer than KRG in Kenya. Forget about even close. Even Jaguar is not? Forget about, there is no one who will ever come close even, because the kind of brains I have, if I remain sane like the way I'm sane, they will never, hata nikilala miaka 50 hawata ikufika pesa yangu. Because ile system nimeweka in place already ya kutafuta pesa, hata nikilala inaendelea kutafuta pesa. So wao watakimbiza kitu yenye hawiko, hata utajipata hata labda wananifanyaga kazi na ujui. Wasanii utakuta wengi wanafanya kazi pahali yenye mimi ndo ninakuchukua pesa. Final boss ni mimi, lakini in disguise. Una get? Kwa sababu wao wanajuaga tu nani ndo nani. Because there's other argue, so utatupatia net worth ama utatupatia net worth? Sahi ama net worth saa ile nilikuwa nimepiga hesabu na ni kama mwaka mmoja imepita, saa hii nyuma ilikuwa kama 4.something billion. Saa hii najua imeenda kwa sababu sasa tena tunaendelea kuinvest every day na vitu na tumeweka. Sasa hiyo sijui sasa, unajua pia yeye saizi ya kukapawa na mambo ni mingi na anaweza kuwa ameongeza na mambo yake. Mambo ni mingi town. Hebu shika hii simu ongea na huyo tafadhali. I know you love your children so much. Uko na vijana wanne? Yeah. I've written about you, I've read about you obviously. Do you live with them? Do they live with their mother? For the Citizen TV, digital viewers who do not know this, and if they don't, how do you bring them up as such a strong father to such beautiful young boys?
I live with 3 boys. One lives with the mom because he's still young, and that was our agreement with the mom, and that's why I don't post him so much, because the mom wants everything to be on the low for her own reasons. So the three boys, I live with them, but they go visit their mother wherever they want. Even right now, I guess 2 of them they went to see their mother. The other one is in school, is closing, I guess, today. And then maybe if he wants to go and see the mom, he can always spend time. But they live under my roof. And who takes care of them.
And how is the relationship so far so good? Because we saw the fight that you had with one of the mothers. Are things good now? Are things better?
You know, normally, as human beings, sometimes there is some moments you have to disagree with some people to agree. You understand, because of emotions and their thoughts and how they view life at that particular time. You know, everybody has their own perspective about life. So if you reach a point like the way you are seeing is not the way I'm seeing, then we might argue, and then, you know, when family feuds, no one wins. No one wins, trust me.
That's true.
Yeah, it's only that some people think they have won, but no one wins, even if you embarrass yourself in front of this and that. When family feuds, no one wins. So, and fahari wakipigana nyasi ndio. So you have to, when you are wise and you know all these things, what you do is just create like a shock absorber for the young ones, so that they don't suffer when youth people are arguing. Let them just have their own life, everything that was going on.
You're not seeing online fights between you and...
No, I think now everybody they have learned their way, and I don't see why we should be arguing with anyone right now.
Are you seeing someone, my brother? Now you are hapa, they're asking, God, how can I get this guy? And also, how crazy is your inbox? I can imagine, do girls DM you? I don't know. Do they DM you? And if they do,
they DM, but they DM, it's crazy, but you know, I am a disciplined human being. Sina tamaa ya wanawake mimi.
Hauna tamaa ya wanawake?
Sina, kwa sababu unajua the day people understand success is much more sweeter than even being in a relationship with the most beautiful woman on earth. You will know something, because one day this most beautiful woman will be worn out, but success will never be worn out. You will leave a lot of wealth in this world for the entire generation to come and have a head start.
So you're not seeing someone right now?
So right now I'm a bit busy. I'm a bit busy with the business, but I'm seeing my money, and my focus is straight.
I know you addressed this before in a previous interview with some other online people, but I think a month ago, ulikuwa kwa klabu na Diana Bahati and her husband, Bahati, and you guys were dancing suggestively, and a lot of people raised questions. I raised questions myself to myself. Mbona huyu jamaa na dance na Diana hivi? What was going on?
Diana is my friend. Diana ni rafiki yangu.
Okay, rafiki tu
rafiki, I'll say how I say, like shemeji. You understand? Because Bahati is my boy for very many years. So, you know, when you're friends and you have good intentions for your boy, you become like family, you know. And I'm also their firstborn's godfather. Oh. You understand? So it's only that the public didn't know that. And we are tight friends. We have so many stories to tell each other. We have jokes to crack around. And you know, we were in a public place and the music was too loud. There is no way you can just shout in the club and then the person you want to talk to is next to you, you know, and we enjoy and we want to dance. You know, we are also human beings as much as we are public figures. We also want to have our life going on, not to have midlife crisis when we are 70. That's when we want to go to the dancing floor and, you know,
so there was
to dance too, and then tulikuwa magic, but we knew what we were doing. We knew exactly what we want to do, and we actually the videos, I guess it's Diana who took the videos, and we knew she will post, and I also posted some part of it. So we knew what we were doing, and we were not doing it to cause any problem. We were just having fun as friends. But he was there too. You also saw him there, and a couple of other people were there, my friends, you know. Okay. So we were just partying there, and I actually left them in the club, and I went home, and they also went home.
So would you tell your people, and I'm sure you can see, how much are you dressed right? Mimi nimevaa 700 sahi. Umevaa pesa ngapi buga? Hii saa ni pesa ngapi?
Kama 3-5.
Saa ni pesa ngapi? How much are your glasses worth? I mean,
It's expensive. The glasses not.
Ukitupatia rough figure ya vile umevaa leo.
I would say 3 point something because I don't.
Serious?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah.
Do you shop locally or do you shop?
I don't shop one place. I shop everywhere because I have different people in different countries. They send me. I have a private. I have personal shopper, so he goes does shopping for me, sending me things. You know, because I cannot be everywhere, and they know my taste of things. You know, there is this. I buy other things even locally here. Yeah.
Kenyans before they release a song wanafanya kitu crazy then kumbe ilikuwa ngoma. Before they release a skit, a project, they do the Kenyan artists and whatever.
It's not Kenyan artists, it's everywhere in the world. I don't understand why people always want to crucify Kenyans.
Does
it helps.
Justin Bieber do that? Does Wizkid cloud chase before they release does Burna Boy cloud chase? I don't
they all do that.
I don't think they do in KRG.
They do. Tell me.
Burna Boy kabla release last. You know, did he cloud chase? I mean, toa to last.
Apparently, it was not like that. This is what happens. It's not called even cloud chasing. It's called seeking attention.
Okay.
You understand? Let me say, let me just give you a slight example.
Okay.
We're in a room here. Let's say we are 100 of us. And everybody, you know, when we are 100, we will have 50 groups because everybody will be talking to someone.
Yeah.
This one will be talking to these people will be very busy. You understand? So not unless when you want to address all these people at the same time, I will have to come with a glass.
And a spoon?
And a spoon, ting. Then you face me, I tell you what I want to tell you, then you can continue your business. So I'm an artist. I want to release a project. Everybody is busy. Oh, maandamano pale. Oh, huyu amelala na bibi nani. Oh, ula nagongwa sijui nini. Oh, huyu mtoto ni mgonjwa. And I want to tell them, niko na muziki nataka kutoa. I have to gonga hii kitu, muniangalie niwapatie maneno yangu. But kugonga hii glasi sabda itafika huko. Labda nikileta story fulani mtanisikiliza alafu niwapatie product. We have to be smart. I don't understand why people are so bitter in life. I don't know, ati mtu akifanya kitu fulani hii unaanza tu kurusha mawe. Wewe wacha hiyo maneno, una cloud chase. This person wanted your attention. Support this guy because yeye pia ni mwananchi na hii ndio biashara yake. Vile wewe kama unauzaga maji ikiisha kwa nyumba atakupigia simu akwambia leta maji. Hii ndio biashara yake. Sasa zile anawaita pia nyinyi support. The only thing you can do is just listen to what the guy is saying.
So
if it's a song it drops.
No problem with that.
I don't have any problem with that.
Even when people
it is good for business. It is the way the world is right now. Yes, because of the internet is full of garbage. Everybody is dumping their nonsense there.
So you really have to shout.
So you
louder.
have to shout louder and outdo all this garbage that is dumped there. Then you can be seen
and heard.
Yeah.
Would you consider yourself a role model?
I don't know. Maybe you ask someone who views me as a role model, because me, I'm a human being with my shortcomings, and I have my strengths. There are some things that I do, I'm not proud of them. And there are those ones that I do and I say, yes, no one can do better than me.
Yes.
You understand? I'm just a human being. No human being is perfect, but you can always polish yourself.
It's up to the public to decide.
You can always polish yourself and rebrand and learn new things and reinvent yourself always.
That's true.
Yeah, man.
If you were to meet one person, dead or alive,
yes,
who would that be? Mine is Bob Marley. Who would you want to meet, dead or alive? Mtu moja.
Pablo Escobar.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Why Pablo? Maybe.
Pablo.
Why Pablo?
Because Pablo was born very poor. He managed to make a lot of money in a short period of time. And he managed to control so much and fight so, big people. It's only that he became violent a bit, but he was very smart. It's only that, in the movies you are just told the ugly, bad things that people want to see. But he was a genius. You understand? He was a genius because he knew and he manipulated so many other people just to make a living out of everything. Yeah.
That's a man you look at too. Well, tell your fans also to look at the camera straight.
Not because of his business he was doing, no, but the way he was doing things.
Do you do drugs?
No, I don't do drugs. The only thing I do alcohol. I chew mira. Final.
Imetosha. Like ajiwe ni kabila gani by the way? Are you Kikuyu?
I am.
Girlfriend, actually, this is a question from my girlfriend actually. She was ask him, what tribe is he? I know you call Kimani Karuga.
Yes. I am. My dad is Kikuyu, my mom is Indian. I've been raised in different places, so I have different cultures in me.
Ethnicities.
Yes, and yes, and I've learned so many different languages throughout the life, you know. So yeah, man, so I know so many things about different cultures. Yeah, and you know, we have properties all over the
and coming 2027,
yeah,
unafikiria maybe utakuwa mtu fulani, unasimama mahali fulani? Is that something you have in
watu wengi wananiambia I should vie, but I'm still,
I don't know.
you see now, in my business world, I'm busy. In my career of music, I'm busy. People also want for me to sit in an office so that we can restructure a few things, you know. So we might consider, we don't know yet, but in case...
You never say never.
You never say never, because, you know, life changes, circumstances changes also always, you know. You can want to be in this position and you can sort this and that kind of problem that you see. If you're in this position, I can always want also to remain as a musician, maybe, instead of me doing it, why can't so and so we put him there, you know, so that he can sort, you know.
So you never really know.
Yeah. Because I already have, if it's power, I have more than 10 governors who are my friends, personal friends. I have more than 20 senators. I have MPs, I have more than 100. MCAs, I can't even count.
All over the country?
Yeah, so I can, so if it's an office I want to go, I will just go and walk in. Yeah.
Anywhere in this country?
Anywhere I want to go, I will just go.
Do you have a celebrity crush? Did you used to have one? And I want you to give me local and international.
I used to crush on Nicki Minaj, but now she got married now. That crush died.
So you don't crush on anybody else?
No. I don't know.
Right now? Have you ever crushed on anyone locally? Are you crushing on anyone locally?
No. There is no celebrities in Kenya. There are no celebrities in Kenya, women, you know. they're just popular girls, no celebrities. Because I know their lifestyle, they're just all fake. There is nothing here in Kenya. They cannot even feed themselves 3 meals in a day themselves on their own, and they're telling someone is a celebrity.
Oh my goodness, wow. Once again, let's wrap this up. KRG, I want you to look at the camera. Say something to your fans. Alafu kumalizia nawaambia wa Kenyan artist. Kitu tu, just tell your fans something. If you support them, they love you, whatever.
Yeah.
What do you want to say to them?
Me, the only people I'm loyal to are my fans. You know, because they're the ones who have put me where I am right now. They're the force behind me, you know. And I'm honored to be, you know, their source of joy, because so many of them like me, because I changed their day. If someone was moody, they talk to me, and everything gets back in place, and they continue to do their grind, you know.
Now, yeah, Kenya, what can you say to Kenyan artists?
Kenyan artists, wake up, my friend, and stop thinking like Kenya is everything. The world is too big. Unaona president wetu mwenyewe amesema nini? Nimefungua dunia, visa watu wanaingia hapa kwa nchi yetu bila visa. Nyinyi mnataka tu kukaa hapa. Na nyinyi simuende kwa watu muangalie vitu mpya mfanye kuongeza akili. If you don't travel, let me tell you, if you don't travel, you don't know things. You might think everything is what you see is how the world is. But when you go to different places, you write new pages in your life, and you will now use these different pages to attack different problems.
That's true. Well, that is the man himself, KRG The Don. For the first time ever on Citizen Digital, you just heard him. He explained how he gets his money, and he said it's none of your business to understand how he makes his money, but he's richer than you think, and he's worth 4.something billion, and that was last year. You can imagine how much he's worth right now. He hasn't bought me lunch yet. I'm just going to see what he's going to do to me, and definitely I'm going to plug this on you. My name is Karuga, and this was KRG The Don, the baddest in Nairobi and East Africa. Thank you so much, my brother.
Shukran, bro.
Asante sana. Thank you.